Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Maths is Fun. We are learning about the topic real numbers. In this my second subtopic is Euclid's division lemma. Euclid was a scientist who has told about this division lemma, and what it says, that is, let there be two positive integers a and b, where a is greater than b, then there exist two positive integers q and r such that a is equal to bq plus r, where r is greater than equal to 0 and less than b. What does it mean? Let's understand. There is nothing extra in this or nothing special in this than the division algorithm. You know how to divide. Suppose you are having two numbers, your a is 15 and b is 6. If you divide a, that is 15, by 6 in a normal way, according to the division algorithm, you find 6 2s are 12 and remainder is 3. What is actually according to the Euclid's division lemma? This is your a, that is 15. 6 is your b, q is quotient actually, that is 2 because twice has gone, and 3 is the remainder, that is r. So we can write now 15 is equal to 6 into 2 plus 3. Why I said that this r should be greater than equal to 0? Because it may be 0 if it is exactly divisible, or otherwise it will be greater than 0, but it has to be less than b. Why? Because we are dividing by 6. It can't be 7 here, otherwise it goes once more. Let's take one more example. Suppose you are given 225 is your a and b is suppose 21. In general way, if you divide 225 by 21, 21 1 ja 21, and it comes as 15 here. Can it go? No, we know in such cases that we have to put 0 here, because then only you will get the remainder 15. So we get here 225 is equal to 21 into 10 plus 15. It means what is q here? Q is coming 10, r is 15, and you are finding r is greater than 0 and less than 21. Like this, Euclid's division lemma actually is just like the division only which you have been learning earlier, that is the division algorithm, but the representation is in different way. That for any two positive integers a and b, if we divide a by b, then that can be represented as a equal to bq plus r. Let's take one more example here. Suppose you have 225 as a, but b is this time 45. Divide it. 225, when you divide by 45, how many times it goes? Exactly 5 times. If you see, 5 5 are 25, 4 4 are 20, 225, it goes 5 times exactly, and the remainder here is coming as 0. So in such case, what we say, that 225 is equal to 45 into 5 plus 0. When we say remainder is 0, if r is equal to 0, then we say that a is exactly divisible by b. And this helps us to find out the HCF of two given numbers. HCF. What is HCF? You know. Highest common factor. What is the other name given to this? That is also known as GCD. GCD means greatest common divisor. The meaning of both is same. Highest common factor. If we find the factors of the given numbers, then what is the highest factor in them which is common to both? That is why we call it HCF. GCD means greatest common divisor. It means from all the divisors from the numbers, what is the greatest? That is called the HCF or GCD. Like suppose I take two numbers 15 and 12. I find the factors of this 15, they are 3 into 5, and the factors of 12 when we go, that is 2 into 2 into 3. What is the common factor in them? That is 3. So HCF comes as 3. You know how to find out this by factors method. Another method we can take, suppose we divide this 15 by 12, 12 1 ja 12, we are left with 3. This method is known as long division method. What is this known as? Long division method. When the remainder comes 3, we divide this divisor by 3, that is 3 4 ja 12, and the remainder comes 0. It means what we say is HCF. The last divisor which is dividing and getting the remainder 0 is known as the HCF. HCF here comes as 3. As I told you, the third method, that is GCD. How it is GCD? Take all the divisors of 15. What are the divisors of 15? First one is 1, then is 3, then is 5, then is 15. Then when we go for divisors of 12, the divisors of 12 are 1, then is 2, then is 3, then 4, then 6, and then we have 12. These are the divisors. But which is the highest common divisors of them? See, highest one of them common is, commons are 1 and 1 also, but the highest one is 3, and that is why we say that GCD or HCF is equal to 3. So there are 3 different ways we have got to find out HCF or LCM. This one is known as factorization method, this one is known as long division method, and this one is when we are finding as common divisor according to the definition of GCD. Let's learn how can we use this HCF. How can we find out HCF by using Euclid's division lemma? Let's take a number. Suppose I take again 225 is A and another is 15, and we have to find out the HCF. The HCF of them we have to find out, or GCD we have to find out. You know that we can divide A by B and we can represent A as Euclid's division lemma. When we write this as 225 is 15 into what? To find out this, you can go for division. That is the easiest way of doing it, not to commit any mistake in writing this. There is 15 1 ja 15, and you are getting 7 here, 5 75. 15 5 is 75, directly you are getting as 0. So we can write this as 15 into 15 plus 0, and when the remainder automatically is 0, so we can say the HCF them is 15. But suppose I take another number A as 225 and B I am taking as 42 I take. 42 and 225, and we to find out the HCF of them. Can we get? Let's see, by dividing this 225 by 42, how many times it goes? 225, when you divide by 42, it goes 5 times. 5 2 ja 10, 5 4 ja 20, and we are getting here 15. It means we can write as per Euclid's division lemma. This is 42 into 5 plus 15. 15 is the remainder. Now we have to divide this 42 by 15. It means we write here 42. How many times it goes by 15? See, if we go 15 to the 30 and we are getting here 12 as the remainder. 12 is less than 15, so we can't further divide it. It means we can write this as 15 into 2 plus 12. Now since the remainder is 12 and divisor here is what? 15. Now we have to divide 15 by 12. So 15 we will be writing 12 into, you can see it easily, 12 1 ja 12 and 3 will be the remainder. So 12 1 ja 12 and 3 is the remainder. Now the remainder is 3 and divisor earlier was 12. So we have to divide 12 by 3. When we divide 12 by 3, 3 4 ja 12 and the remainder comes as 0. It means we are getting here 12 is equal to 3 into 4 plus 0. So what is the last divisor? Last divisor is 3. It means we are getting HCF is equal to 3. HCF of 225 and 42 is 3. It means we can also utilize Euclid's division lemma to find out the HCF of the numbers. Thanks for watching my video. If you have any doubt or comments, put them in the comment box and I'll get back to you.